Sabang sampai Merauke, dari timur sampai ke laut, Indonesia tanah airku, Indomie seleraku.
Who doesn't know Indomie? This legendary instant noodle brand has captured the hearts of millions worldwide. Did you know that Indomie origin from Indonesia and is exported to over 100 countries? In this presentation, we will explore its origin, product, branding, global popularity, and pricing across different countries. Indomie was first introduced in 1972 by PT Sanmaru Food Manufacturing Co. Limited. It later merged with the Salim Group in 1984 and became part of PT Indofood Sukses Mahmud Tbk. Today, Indofood is one of the largest instant noodle producers globally. Indomie offers a wide variety of flavor, from the classic Indomie mie goreng to unique regional specialty like rendang and ayam geprek. The first product launched was Indomie Kuah Rasa Kaldu Ayam in 1972, while Indomie mie goreng introduced in 1983 remain one the most popular variant. Indomie dominates the Indonesian instant noodle market with approximately 17% market share. Its popularity extends beyond Indonesia, reaching countries such as Nigeria, the Middle East, Australia, and the United States. In Nigeria, Indomie has become a household staple, with local production facility catering to high demand. Indomie's price varies across different regions. In Indonesia, it ranges from 2,500 Indonesian rupiah to 4,000 Indonesian rupiah per pax. However, prices are significantly higher abroad. United States 0.62 USD, South Korea 1,000 won, Japan 99 yen. Indomie's global success is also influenced by Indonesian diaspora community and local adaptation of flavor, making it more than just an instant noodle brand. It's cultural phenomenon.
Building on that, let's take a closer look at how Indomie has expanded globally and the key factors behind its market entry decisions. So, Indomie first expanded beyond Indonesia in 1992 when Indofood, the parent company, established an export directorate. This team was responsible for studying import regulations and also identifying potential target markets. The initial strategy focused on countries with a large Indonesian workforce such as Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Saudi Arabia. These regions presented an existing demand for Indonesian food products, making it easier for Indomie to gain acceptance among consumers. Additionally, countries with a significant number of Indonesian students, like the United States and Australia, were also targeted. As Indomie grew internationally, Indofood set up regional offices and even manufacturing plants in key markets. One of the most notable examples is Nigeria, where Indomie became the first instant noodle brand introduced to the market. With no direct competition at the time, Indomie was able to establish a strong foothold and dominate the market, to the point where many Nigerians refer to all instant noodles as Indomie. Currently, Indomie holds approximately 70% of the market share in Nigeria. Beyond Nigeria, Indomie has expanded to more than 100 countries, including Jordan and also Timor-Leste. In the Middle East, particularly in Saudi Arabia, Indomie's success is largely due to its halal certification, which reassures Muslim consumers. As a result, Indomie controls about 95% of the instant noodle market in Saudi Arabia and has established multiple production facilities in Jeddah and Dammam. Another strategic expansion was into Europe, where Indomie built a factory in Serbia in 2016. This decision was influenced by Serbia's openness to foreign investments and economic challenges it faced after the 2008 financial crisis. By establishing a factory there, Indofood not only gained access to the European market but also contributed to the local economy by creating job opportunities. Several key factors have driven Indomie's international expansion. The company aims to reach new customers, extend product life, and also lower production costs through economies economies of scale. It also replicates its successful business model in new markets and gains access to foreign resources. Lastly, expanding globally helps reduce business risk by diversifying markets, ensuring stability even if one region faces economic challenges.
Indomie versus competitors. How Indomie stays strong in the global market. Indomie is one of the most popular instant noodle brands in the world, but in the global market, it faces strong competition from brands like Nissin, Samyang, and Maggi. So, how does Indomie stay ahead? First, Indomie stands out because of its unique flavors, especially Indomie mie goreng. While many brands focus on soup-based noodles, Indomie's dry noodles offer something different. This makes it a favorite in many countries, from Asia to Africa and even Europe. Second, Indomie is very affordable. In many countries, it is one of the cheapest instant noodle options, making it a top choice for students, workers, and families. Third, Indomie adapts to local tastes. For example, in Nigeria, it offers extra spicy flavors, while in the Middle East, there are curry-based options. This flexibility helps Indomie compete with local brands. Marketing is also a key factor. Indomie uses social media, influencers, and viral marketing to stay popular. Many people create creative recipes and share them online, making Indomie not just a food product but a cultural trend. Finally, Indomie builds local factories in key markets like Nigeria and Egypt. This makes production cheaper and helps the brand stay strong against local competitors. With these strategies, Indomie continues to dominate the global instant noodle market and remains a favorite worldwide.
Indomie, as a global instant noodle brand, has successfully internationalized through several business theories and marketing strategies, one of which is the Uppsala internationalization model. Indomie was initially exported to neighboring countries such as Malaysia and Australia before expanded to Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. The Uppsala model is a theory that explains how companies develop internationally through a gradual process. The model was developed by researchers at the Uppsala University, Sweden, in the 1970s. According to this model, companies tend to start expansion into foreign markets that have a little psychological distance, such as countries with similar cultures, language, or business system. The next one is develop the market gradually, starting with exports, then investing more heavily, such as setting up a local factory or branch if business in the country grows. Next, Indomie implemented this Uppsala strategy by following gradual steps in its international expansion. The first stage is sporadic exports. Initially, Indomie was only produced and sold in Indonesia. The second stage is export through local distributors. Indomie began to be exported to neighboring countries such as Malaysia and Australia using local distributors. These markets were chosen due to their similar culture of instant noodle consumption and geographical proximity. The third stage is establishment of overseas sales subsidiaries. As demand increased, Indomie established subsidiaries and distribution offices in several countries to expand its market. For example, Indofood. Indofood established branches in Nigeria and the Middle East. The last stage is establishment of overseas production facilities. After the market expanded rapidly, Indomie built factories in high-demand countries such as Nigeria, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Serbia. The establishment of these factories helped reduce import costs, adapt the product to local taste, and increase competitiveness in the international market. We get supporting journal by Alifa Pradina Nur in 2021 with the title Strategi Memasuki Pasar Internasional. This research discusses the strategy of PT Indofood Sukses Makmur in entering the international market. It is explained that the company goes through several stages, starting from focusing on the domestic market, then exporting through local distributors, to setting up factories abroad. This gradual process is in line with the stages outlined in the Uppsala model.
Okay, now I will discuss about the marketing techniques and the supply chain management strategies that help Indomie to enter the global market. For the marketing techniques, number one is product innovation and localization. Indomie has achieved global success by continually innovating and adapting its product to meet local tastes. For instance, in Nigeria, Indomie offers spicier flavors to align with local preferences, while in Malaysia, they have introduced flavors like mie goreng pedas to cater its flavor to Malaysian palates. This localization strategy ensures that Indomie resonates with consumers worldwide. Number 2 is strategic advertising and branding. Indomie's memorable jingle, Indomie Seleraku, has become synonymous with the brand, enhancing recall and loyalty. Their advertising campaigns often highlight family values and local culture, creating an emotional connection with consumer. In Turkey, for example, Indomie's collaborate with local celebrity chefs and utilizes social media platforms to engage millennials, effectively boosting brand awareness. Number 3 is collaborations and partnerships. Indomie frequently collaborates with other brands to create unique products, expanding its market reach. A notable example is the partnership with Citato, an Indonesia snack brand, resulting in Citato Indomie Goreng flavored chips. Such collaborations generate buzz and attract new consumer segments. For the supply chain management strategy, the first one is establishing local production facilities to meet regional demand efficiently. Indomie has invested in local manufacturing plants in Nigeria. Indomie built its first production facility in 1995, which has significantly reduced shipping costs and delivery times, ensuring product freshness and availability. The second one is robust distribution networks. Indomie has developed extensive distribution channels, partnering with local distributors to ensure products are accessible in both urban and rural areas. In Turkey, Indomie products are available in 340 retail chains across all 81 provinces, demonstrating their commitment to widespread availability. Number 3 is maintaining consistent quality standards. Indomie places a strong emphasis on quality control across all production sites by adhering to international standards and obtaining necessary certifications. They ensure that consumers worldwide enjoy the same high-quality products, fostering trust and brand loyalty. In summary, Indomie's global success can be attributed to its strategic marketing efforts, including product localization, effective branding, and collaborative ventures, combined with efficient supply chain management through local product, extensive distribution networks, and unwavering commitment to quality. These strategies have been enabled Indomie to become a beloved household name in over 80 countries worldwide.
So, what are Indomie's challenges when expanding internationally, and what are the solutions to said challenges? The first challenge is cultural and taste preferences. While Indomie is loved in Indonesia, its flavor might not appeal to global consumers. What is the solution to this? Indomie customizes its flavor to suit the local taste. Second challenge is strong competition. In many countries, Indomie faces very fierce competition. To stand out, Indomie focuses on affordability, high-quality ingredients, and strong digital marketing. Third challenge is supply chain distribution. Setting up a reliable supply chain is a very big challenge. Import regulations, high logistic costs, and distribution networks also create roadblocks. What is Indomie's solution to this problem? Local production. By establishing factories in the local country, this can reduce or eliminate the need of a complex supply chain. The fourth challenge is regulatory and health concerns. Different countries have different food safety regulations, and some consumers see instant noodles as unhealthy. To address this, Indomie ensures its product meets international food safety standards and introduces healthier variations. And the last problem is brand awareness. Although Indomie is very well known in Indonesia, this might not be true when entering a new market. Because when you enter a new market in another country, you start from scratch. So, to boost awareness, Indomie invests in strategic advertising, collaborates with local retailers, and does sponsored events so that more people can know about Indomie.